Hi, it's Vegan Bankery on the wire, and this is time to talk about money and finance. But before we start talk about this money energy, I would like to wish you happy, successful, and prosperous New Year 2019. As last time we saw each other last December. And last December I reopened a new topic about the shares and stocks. To figure out that the share is the unit in the capital or the unit of the ownership in the capital of the company. So the share gives the rights to the shareholder to participate in making decisions for the business strategy of the company and to get the respective percentage of the profit distribution in the form of dividends. So actually the shareholder can participate, has the voting right and can participate in the shareholder meeting, which is usually taking the decision about if the profit to be distributed and which part of the profit to be distributed. Definitely if the year was not successful and there's no profit to distribute, it's maybe no dividends paid. It's also related to the topic that some legislation in some countries will regulate and will limit the profit distribution in the certain cases, in particular in the case if there is no profit generated this year or in the course of the several years. And as well, the shareholder can take the decision who is going to be the managers, to participate in the voting process, who is going to manage the company, as well to participate in the decisions, merger and acquisitions, and any other major transactions which will affect materially the business. The list of these major transactions is usually described by the legislation as well as by the statute or the shareholder agreement. And in unfortunate cases, there is life is life. In the case if the company is going to be liquidated, the share gives also the right to receive the respective percentage of the assets of the company, which is to be liquidated at the level of the shareholders, after they paid all other obligations to the employees, to the creditors, and also to the other holders of the papers. It's maybe also different classes of the shares, and particularly it's related to the companies which was private and then went public. One of the obvious examples is Google. Then the founders of the company, Brin and Page, would like to keep the strategic decision in their hands. They created 3 classes of the shares. There's the class A. This is the common shares for the common shareholders, and each share has 1 voting right. And they also created the special class for themselves. So they hold less volume of shares, but each share has 10 voting rights. Then there is also the class of the shares which are issued and sold and provided to the employees. So these shares has no voting right. In addition to common shares, there is also another instrument which is famous. This is preferred shares. It's some kind of hybrid between the debt and equities. These shares has no voting rights, but they have a privilege. They will receive this fixed amount of the dividends every year, or how it's regularly set up. And probably that's it for today. It's much more to talk about the shares. So more about this financial instrument, exciting one, in the next episode. If you don't like to miss any new one, subscribe to the channel I would be happy also to answer any questions. And if your topic you're interested in is extremely interesting, I can continue and to make another video or even another series of episodes to talk about the question, the topic. See you soon. Vegan Bankery on the wire.